All right, let's grab a cup of tea or something stronger, find a comfy spot, and talk. Because the news that just broke today, it's one of those that makes you stop scrolling, put down your phone, and just say, "Wait, what?" I had to read it twice, and honestly, my heart is still doing a little pitter-patter of disbelief. We need to talk about our beloved Hallmark star, KAVAN Smith. If you're part of the Hallmark family, you know KAVAN isn't just an actor. He's a familiar, comforting presence on our screens. He's the steadfast and hilarious Leland Lee Coulter in When Calls the Heart, the man who brought a sawmill to Hope Valley and won the heart of the incomparable Rosemary. He's the charming leading man in a dozen feel-good movies where we know, no matter the obstacle, he's the good guy who will make everything right. He represents a kind of warm, dependable, and genuinely funny masculinity that feels both rare and incredibly special. So, when news like this drops, it doesn't just feel like celebrity gossip. It feels personal. It feels like a friend you invite into your home every week has just delivered a bombshell. The announcement that shook the Hallmark universe. Earlier today, in a move that no one saw coming, KAVAN Smith released a deeply personal and heartfelt statement, not through a publicist or a splashy magazine cover, but directly to his fans via his social media. He announced that he will be taking an indefinite and extended hiatus from acting, effective at the conclusion of the current projects he is contractually obligated to. But it's the why that is hitting everyone so hard. He's not leaving for another network. He's not chasing a gritty, anti-Hallmark role in Hollywood. He's stepping away from the spotlight entirely to pursue a lifelong, deeply personal passion, opening a sustainable, off-grid culinary school and farm-to-table retreat in a remote part of British Columbia with his family. In his own words, which I'm still trying to process, he wrote, "For years, I've had the immense privilege of telling stories, of pretending to be someone else for a living. I've built fictional businesses, fallen in love with incredible on-screen partners, and been a part of communities that fans have so generously welcomed into their hearts. But somewhere along the way, a quiet, persistent whisper in my own heart grew into a voice I can no longer ignore. It's a voice that craves something real, something tangible. It's the feeling of soil on my hands, the satisfaction of creating a meal from ingredients I grew myself, and the joy of teaching others how to connect with their food and the earth in a meaningful way. My family and I have dreamed of this for a long time, and we've realized that dreams don't wait forever. It's time to build our own Hope Valley, for real." I mean, just let that sink in. The emotional fallout. It's okay to be sad. My first reaction was pure shock. My second was a wave of sadness. Let's be honest, the first thought that screamed through the mind of every hearty was, what about Lee Coulter? What about his banter with Rosemary? Their journey to becoming parents. The foundation of friendship and humor he provides for the entire town. The thought of Hope Valley without Lee is like imagining it without the saloon or the schoolhouse. It's just wrong. KAVAN Smith has a unique gift. He can deliver a line with such comedic timing that you're laughing out loud, and in the very next scene, his eyes can convey a depth of love and sincerity that makes your heart ache. He's the rock. He's the comic relief. His chemistry with Pascale Hutton, Rosemary, is the stuff of legends, a perfectly matched pair that feels so genuine, so lived in, that we forget they're acting. Theirs is a relationship that many of us aspire to, full of laughter, unwavering support, and a whole lot of love. To lose that dynamic feels like a true loss. It's the end of an era, and it's perfectly okay to be heartbroken about it. This isn't just a character on a show. It's a part of our weekly ritual, a source of comfort in a chaotic world. From heartbreak to hope, a different perspective. But after the initial shock and sadness began to subside, something else started to creep in. Reading his words again, I was struck by the sheer courage and authenticity of his decision. How many of us have a secret dream? A what if that we talk about late at night with our loved ones? A passion project that we say we'll get to someday? We live in a world that tells us to cling to success, to fame, to a steady paycheck. It's incredibly rare for someone to willingly walk away from the peak of their career to choose a quieter, more intentional life. He's not just talking the talk, he's walking the walk. The very values that Hallmark champions, family, community, following your heart, the importance of a simple, well-lived life, are exactly what KAVAN is choosing for himself. In a way, it's the most Hallmark-esque decision he could possibly make. He's living out the plot of one of his own movies. A successful man leaves the hustle and bustle behind to find true fulfillment in nature and family. And when you look at it that way, how can you not be happy for him? How can you not admire him? This isn't a tragedy. This is a story of bravery. It's a reminder that life is short and precious, and that success isn't just measured in ratings and accolades, but in personal peace and happiness. He's choosing to be a present father and husband, to build a legacy for his family that has nothing to do with the screen and everything to do with the earth. What happens now? The questions, of course, remain. What will happen to When Calls the Heart? How will they write off such a central character? The thought is painful, and the writers have an almost impossible task ahead of them. But for today, maybe we can set aside the logistical worries. Instead, let's celebrate the incredible body of work he's given us. Let's appreciate the laughter, the love, and the comfort his characters have brought into our homes. Let's flood his social media not with pleas to stay, but with messages of support and gratitude for everything he shared with us. This news is shocking, yes. It's sad, absolutely. But it's also beautiful. It's a powerful testament to a man who knows what truly matters. He may be leaving our screens, but KAVAN Smith just gave us his most inspiring performance yet. A real-life story about having the courage to follow your own heart. And for that, we can only say thank you and wish him a world of happiness in his very own Hope Valley. Now, I really need to hear from you. How are you feeling about this? What is your favorite Lee Coulter moment or KAVAN Smith movie? Let's share our memories and support each other in the comments below. We're all in this together.